All right, so we start our lighting immediately. Having done the settings right now, so we begin the lighting. So let's go back to our drawing. What we normally do is that this is a bedroom. All right. So what we normally do is just take the measurement of this bedroom, and the toolkit is going to give us the minimum required illumination for that use case, a bedroom, and for that space using its dimension. So we're having like 4.546. So let's say 4.6 meters by say um 4.46. So let's say 4.6 meters by 4.5 meters. That is what we have in this bedroom. Okay. So we're going to go to the toolkit now. We're going to change this use case to bedroom. All right. So bedroom name, I mean, you can call it whatever it is you want to call it. So you understand. But I can just say R001. This, if you don't say anything, it will just leave it as bedroom. Okay. And I like to, so the circuit, if you don't put anything here, you already put it in settings that you label by L18. That's how I put it there. But I can just, like I told you, it's dynamic, it's flexible. So anything they call your circuits, you can just put it there. So I want to deal with L1A right now. Remember, in your settings, you said your circuit label is L, and you start from 1, and DB suffix is A. So that's what it's going to put there. Whether I put it or not, it's going to put it there for you. Now, what is the wattage I want to use for my bedroom? I can say I want to use 6 watts LED downlights. Okay, we set LED downlights 6 watts. Okay, all right. So what's the? I think we measured 4.6 by 4.5. So 4.6, that's the length, and the width 4.5. All right. So you can see here the distance from the wall normally 600. Distance from fitting 1.2, as you know, the normal. So that's that there. All right. So the installation factor, the maintenance factor, the target lock. So everything is there already. Okay. So you can already see that it's telling us that you need minimum nine fittings. Okay. Minimum nine fittings in that bedroom. And it's suggesting 3 by 3. Now, this is it. You can choose to use this. But this is telling you that you need minimum of these to properly light that bedroom. The lighting requirement of that bedroom, you need minimum of this. So you can do two things: distribute your lighting no matter what you have within this frame, or you put this as a minimum, then add your extras. So I'm going to put this one because I like it and add my extras. Okay. But if I want to use more than 9, I just come to this place. Um, Here, I'm going to add extra. So say I want to have say I want to have more fittings, maybe a chandelier, a chandelier, a strip light. I'm going to use that so that you see how it is done. Now, if I don't want to, if I want to use more than 9, also maybe perhaps this grid 3 by 3, maybe in my room I said so this, I know this is the minimum, but I want to use 3 by 4. I want to increase it to 12 for any purpose. I come here. This is actual override. So if I put 12 here, for instance, now just delete what is there now, and I just put 12. Can you see what's happening? You say the suggested fittings is 9, but you're using 12. Okay, so it is calculating your load based on this 12 you're using. So if after these 12 fittings, okay, and you want to add extras, you want to add wall brackets, you want to add chandeliers, you want to add whatever it is you want to add, it's now going to also total it to the total number of points, add it to the total number of points, and give you the total load. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? But for now, let me say I'm using the 9, which is the minimum requirement yourself. So if I have 9 there, that's a standard. Okay, that's the standard for that use case. So I go to my room. Okay, and I distribute 9 there. All right. So let's say this is my 6 watts downlight. I can just distribute. I'm still working with 9 now. Okay. So I have 3 this way. Remember, it also suggested a grid of 3 by 3. All right. So I have 3 this way, and I have 3 the other way. All right. So according to the Cintojon MP design toolkit, this is the minimum requirement for this room. When you have this in the room, you are not bothered about probably is my design, is it lit enough? You're not guessing. You This is according to standard. And if you know how to do your lighting calculation, this is the same thing it will give to you. Okay, factoring all those things. But now what you have done is you have used Cintojon MP design toolkit to do this. So if you just want to go with this, I can just say, okay, I'm fine with this, which is the standard. Okay. All right. I'm fine with this. You just click on add room. Do you understand? You just click on add room. But I want to add extras. Okay. So if I click on add room now, look at what it's going to do. Lighting room added successfully. So you see R0019 suggested using 9.68 watts. It has done all the wattage calculation for you. But right now I want to use extra. What are the extras I want to use? I want a chandelier. How many chandeliers do I want in that room, in that space? Perhaps maybe I want to have one here. I want to have one here. So, and I want to have, say, one here. See, I want three wall brackets. I said chandelier. Three wall brackets. And I want a strip light. Okay, hidden, depends on the design of the ceiling, okay, of the soffit. So let's say I want a strip light, okay, one this way. Okay, maybe I want one by the foot here and one by the top here. All right. So maybe I want one, two strip lights. Okay. So I'm gonna just do this. Put my wall brackets. Now remember, this is for aesthetic purpose. I already have the minimum requirements. Okay. So I can just do this. So I know what I'm doing now is just extras. Okay. Because I know that I have the minimum required in this room. Okay, I'm just showing this one room. I know you know how to do all this. So the other rooms, I'm not going to take this much of your time. I'm going to just going to do that and just show you what I've done. So but for now, let me just, for the sake of these let me just do this right now. For this room, the other rooms will be very fast. Don't worry about that. Okay, so I can just put one here too. All right, so you can see that I have three wall brackets. So perhaps I need the strip lights. Okay, maybe I want two around here by the wall, close to the wall. So I'm just going to just have it centered a little. All right. So I'm just going to copy this now. I think I want one by the bed head too. Can be center this way. All right. So I think I like it this way. Let's align it a little. Beautiful. I like it this way. All right. So let's say this is what I want. I have two four strip lights, three wall brackets. These are the extras I have in the room here. Okay, so I can always just go there and add my extras. Okay, so the first extra is say wall bracket. Don't worry, what you're doing now. So I want three wall brackets. Say my wall brackets are, say, probably maybe 10 watts. Then I have LED strip lights. All right, so say I have four. Let's say they are maybe each of them 5 watts. All right. So when you have this now, can you see what has happened? Okay, so before you actually add the extras, if you have already clicked on add room, what you do is edit it, so you can edit or delete. Okay, so you edit it. Okay, so I'm not going to update that room. I'm just going to put my wall brackets now. Sorry. Say quantity, I had three there. I want to put three there, or I've already put three there, and I'm using 10 watts each. Then I want to add more. So you just add another extra LED strip lights. Okay, I think I have four there, or whichever numbers you have, and I'm looking at the ones with 5 per watts. Okay, so when I do that, I'm just going to update room. So how many points have I added? No, we were using 9 before. I've added, say, 3 points plus 7 points. So That will now be 16 points that we have. So I'm just going to update room. Okay, so can you see it's now using 16.9 suggested you're using 16 points. Okay, if I had an override, an actual, maybe the 9, actually instead of 9 downlight, I used 12. If I put 12 here, okay, so it will mean that I would have been using 28. So if I update room now, 12 right here. So now I'm using 19. That'll be 12, um 12 plus let me see, 12 plus 7, that's 19. Okay, so this 3, this 4, then plus 12, that's 19. But I'm not using 12 there, so this is remains as 0, and I just update it. So I'm using 16 points. Okay, so that is example of how you do a room. So now this is one. Now look at this 1 second. Remember I said we have just we can load up to 1500 watts on a circuit, but of course you don't need to load 1500 watts on one circuit. Okay, by the time, so that depends on you. It's flexible. All right, so I want to go to the next room right now. If we go back to our drawings now, we know the next thing we want to do is maybe you want to light these toilets. Okay, you can just if you want, so like just take the measurement of this toilet. Okay, so I have like 2.6 by say 1.1.3, 2.6 by 1.3. Okay, so very easy. So I've added this room already. Maybe I can call these so toilets. So the requirement for a toilet, I change that. I can call it say R 002 whatever. Okay. Circuit label is still the same circuit, L1, because I'm putting them on the same circuit. Okay. L1A. Toilet, say I'm gonna use, say, I don't know, same 6 watts, or probably I want to use 9 watts in the toilet. Okay. I think we had 2.6 by 1.3 or something, 2.6 by 1.3. I can't really recall. Okay, but it's very easy. So what is it telling us? Telling us it's suggesting 2 and grid of 1 by 2. So this is your choice. You can either go to your, you know what to do. Maybe you use a downlight, maybe 2 by 9 watts. You can use a 2 by 9 watt fitting here. It's your choice, or you use two separate, the 9 watts. Your choice. So that depends on you. Okay. So let's assume I'm using just two separates. Okay. So what we've done, we just have two 9 watt fittings in the toilet. Okay. So that's cool, and we are fine with that. If you want actual, you know what to do. If you want override and add extras, you know what to do. Okay, so we are fine with it. Also, you add it to your room and just click add room. All right, so still the same L1A. All right, so let's continue our building.